some turtle power before we start talking sports, right? And I needed that. Hold on, before we start, one thing. Little refreshment. Alright, everybody. Thanks again, and welcome to the first live edition of the Joe Flo Sports Show. Been working really hard on the show for the past about 5 months. I want to just talk a little bit about how I got it started, the idea behind it, a little bit about my background with sports, ask you, the audience, some of the questions of who's your favorite team, what you like, what your favorite sport is. So I definitely want this show to be interacted with the crowd. Also, we have trivia questions tonight. I got 4 great prizes to hand out. Yeah, so should be a great show for you guys. And don't worry, Cubs fans, the show will be over by 6:30, 6:45, alright? I promise.
Go Cubs!
Go Cubs. Even though I'm not a fan, go Cubs. I got my blue and white shirt on for the Cubs. So yeah, I'm just gonna start off and say how the show kind of got started. Funny story is I was driving around in my truck because that's what I do for a living. I drive, and I was listening to sports radio one day, and I was like, you know what? This is something that I'm really good at and something I enjoy, and I could talk with anybody about sports any day of the week. So really, it just popped in my head one day, and I came up to George Beck, producer, who really want to give big shout outs to. Wouldn't be able to do this show without him. But what happened was I came to him. I know he does this stuff for a living with the producing and everything. So I definitely wanted to run it past him, say, hey man, I'm interested in starting a YouTube channel, Joe Flo Sports Show. I already had the name already in mind. I felt like it had a nice little zing to it. So that's how it got started. We've been going five months strong. Hopefully, like I said, you guys checked out the YouTube videos. I've been doing my own lately, normally on football picks weekly, and then I'll run through my favorite teams. And that's really another reason why I started the show, is because I do watch Sports Center a lot, and you know, Mike and Mike in the morning and all that, and they keep talking about the same teams, same ideas, same principles of sports, and I was kind of getting sick of it. You know, being a Chicago fan, I only like the Bulls and Blackhawks, so, you know, I was tired of hearing Chicago sports teams all the time, so I wanted to talk about my favorite teams, which is the Green Bay Packers. Yeah, go ahead and boo me now.
Sorry for beating you Sunday!
Oh, we'll see about that. We're definitely going to be talking about the Bears-Packers in this show, you best believe it. You know, I'm a big Indiana Hoosier fan, thanks to my mom right here. Boo-boo. Big, ironically, a big Yankees fan too. Grew up liking Jeter. You know, I was 12 years old when I was big in baseball, so you know that's what turned me on to the Yankees. So yeah, those are my 5 favorite teams, and that's why I like talking about them and representing. So yeah, definitely. I want to know right now what like I said, this is an interaction with you guys, so please don't be afraid to say anything. So what kind of sports are you guys like? Out of baseball right now, the Bulls, Blackhawks, which team more excites you guys going on right now? Anybody in the audience? A lot of Cubs. I understand, you know, postseason going on. Blackhawks. Yep, Blackhawks just started. 1-2 start, a little slow, but you know, we're gonna pick things up here early in the season.
Not the Bears.
I know we have a Dallas Cowboys fan in here.
Oh, that's not good.
No rookies.
Hi, Jose. Carlos.
Sorry for some chuckles there. I have a feeling my mom's going to make me laugh quite a bit tonight with her absurd comments that I'm going to hear all night.
Don't worry, I'm a Cowboys fan too.
Oh yeah, guys. I actually have some business cards up here. So please check me out on YouTube, Joe Flo Sports Show. Check me out on Facebook. It's Joe Florentine, and then you'll see my business card, Joe Flo Sports Show. And actually tweet at me at the Joe Flo Sports Show. So yeah, I'm on all media, and actually that's one thing that I've haven't really got a lot of feedback on through social media. So once again, guys, if anybody comes and writes me, emails me saying they want me to talk about any sport, any topic related to sports, I will be glad to put that in the show and even potentially get you guys on the show. And I want to do live interviews with anybody. So like I said, we're just starting up, and all your feedback is the most important to me. Okay, like I said, I'm still going to be talking about the Packers all the time, the Bulls, Blackhawks, Hoosiers, Yankees. You know, those are my favorite teams. But like I said, being in the Chicago market, you know I'm going to be talking about sports, Chicago sports all the time. And quite frankly, you know, the Cubs got me excited. You know, it's been a while. I know they got really good last year, but you know, they're not in the postseason that much. So seeing a Chicago team in there right now, I think we've been pretty lucky with the Blackhawks in the last 5 years, consistently being in the playoffs. Bulls been a little tough stretch. The Bears are atrocious, so really don't know what to say about them. I think I got some work to do. So yeah, and we got IU basketball coming up, and you know. So once again, guys, like I said, just get at me on social media, and I really appreciate it. Also, support your local teams. I'm a Gavitt graduate, and right now I currently coach Gavitt Middle School basketball, boys 8th grade, 7th grade girls. And by the way, yeah, so I'm looking for the 8th grade boys to win the state championship last year. We lost in the championship as a 7th grade team, but got a great team. All my whole team's returning, so I'm pretty excited about that. Also, I'd like to big shout out to Gavitt Gladiators football. They just defeated Morton this past Friday. I'm not too sure what the score was. I know they won quite handedly though. So yeah, big shout out to Gavitt High School. Also tonight, the Gavitt Gladiators middle school football team's playing in the city championship against Scott Middle School. They're currently undefeated, so give them a big shout out as well.
Why couldn't they do that when we were in high school?
You know what, we were terrible. But it's our reign now. I tell you what, it's our reign. Morton's done for. Anybody Morton grad in here, better step aside for the Gladiators. So yeah, that's just a little bit about me, a little about where the show's going. I definitely fully plan on doing more shows at the Pines. And by the way, I want to thank the Pines for allowing me to do this. Really appreciate it. Trisha, the bartender, tip her well. She's awesome, and she's going to take care of everybody today. So yeah, I do have business cards up here. So definitely come grab one if you don't have any. And real quick, I got some more business cards. Buddies of mine that are doing their own thing and trying to make it like I am. Definitely want to give a big shout out to Marinko Rapak in the audience. He's RPC Construction. So if anybody needs some housework done, roofing, anything along those lines, come grab a business card. You can talk to him after the show too. Also like to give a big shout out to my buddy Victor Ayala and his family for opening up the Maritz's Cafe in Highland. I also got a few menus and some business cards up here too. Definitely the best Peruvian and Italian food in the area. And by the way, the only Peruvian restaurant in the area, so big shout out to him tonight. Can't be here, but his lovely girlfriend is, so thank you for showing up, Erica. So yeah, definitely got some trivia questions, like I said. Kind of got it themed. So I'm gonna have some Blackhawks questions. Gonna have some Indiana Hoosiers questions. How many Blackhawks fans are in here? Come on, make it loud. Let's go. Let's go. Let's hear you. All right. And I do have a pretty cool Blackhawks gift. I do have a Chicago Blackhawks fleece blanket that I will be passing out for the trivia winners tonight. Also have a nice Cubs hat, winter cap, beanie I should say. Have a Chicago Bulls fitted cap, and I also have a Indiana Hoosiers mess t-shirt. So what I'm doing here with the trivia questions is I definitely gonna have 3 questions on each team. So all the teams are gonna be on that specific, all the questions are gonna be on that specific subject and on that team. There's going to be 3 questions for you guys to answer, and you have to get all 3 right. Obviously you can use your cell phones. They're not the easiest questions, but they're definitely not the hardest questions. So yeah. So actually, why don't we start with our first trivia question. But before we do, why don't everybody who wants to participate come up here, grab a piece of paper. I got some pens that want to be part of the trivia. So come do that right now, please. Come on, everybody at the bar. You know you guys want to win a Blackhawks fleece for the nice couch.
Hell yeah, you better.
To wrap your puppy in when she's cold or he's cold. If you want to, you know, hang it up. I'm telling you, you guys aren't going to regret it. All you got to do is answer 3 trivia Blackhawks questions right. Come up here, grab a pen. I still have 3 more pens. Let's use them all up. Before I start, guys, like I said, we got 3 more pens. Come grab a piece of paper. Let's try to win some Blackhawks prize.
Anybody else want to be in the trivia?
One last time, anybody want to be in this trivia?
Reggie, I know you know all about the Blackhawks, bro. Why you not in
Reggie, you better grab a piece of paper and pen. Alright?
Come on, show that love, show that love.
Curtis, you got a piece of paper and pen? Yeah, I'm calling you out, bro. Yeah, you better have one. Alright? And by the way, shout out to all these local rappers in here today, you know, doing the music thing. Appreciate it. Might have to have you guys jump on the mic, do a little 5-minute spit session, you know, a little flow. Alright guys, here we go. You ready? The first trivia question. It's a 2-parter, okay? 2-parter. How many Stanley Cups do the Blackhawks have, and what are the years they won it? You guys can look it up on your phone, alright? Well, keep your questions low because I've still got 2 more questions to answer. And then, after all 3 are answered, first one to bring them up that correctly will win the prize. Carlos, you're not participating? Dude, I would have got a Dallas Cowboy hat or something for you, dude. Alright, number 2. Question number 2. What year did Bobby Hull and Stan Mikita lead the Blackhawks to a Stanley Cup victory? Again, let me know if you guys need me to repeat any of the questions.
Yeah, repeat that.
Question number 2. What year did Bobby Hull and Stan Mikita lead the Blackhawks to a Stanley Cup victory? Again, you guys can use your phones if you need to. Alright, second question, last time I'm saying it. What year did Bobby Hull and Stan Mikita lead the Blackhawks to a Stanley Cup victory? I haven't said it yet. Yeah, hold on, you gotta get all 3 correct. Alright, third question, everybody.
When we get the 3rd answer, should we?
Come up here real quick. I see somebody like get out the back, we'll check both of them.
Alright, third question. Stan Mikita was the first Blackhawks to win the Hart Trophy / MVP. Who was the second Blackhawk to do it, and in what year? So it's a two-parter.
Who was the second Blackhawk to win the MVP? Okay, we got to
Fairly confident on that. I guess you're wrong.
all three of them?
Ah, was I wrong on the name of the year?
No, first one.
Oh, dude!
Got one down, one down. Who's coming? Who's coming for the freeze blanket? First one to bring it to Joe.
Anybody else need to repeat me any questions? Repeat any questions. We have them all.
If you got it, come on.
If you have it, come on up.
Am I right?
Third question was not what I was asking. Guys, listen up. Listen up to the third. Hold on, wait. The third question was. Sorry, Jessica. Last question wrong. Third question, guys. Stan Mikita was the first Blackhawks to win the Hart Trophy, aka MVP. Who was the second Blackhawk to win it, and what year?
Who's the second guy and the year?
These are what? Oh, that's right. I got it. Let's go. That's what I did.
What's wrong?
Okay.
We got it.
All right, here we go. Second question. What year? We're looking for year. Guys.
You're almost there, folks.
All right, guys, we have our first winner. The answers were, well, first question, I'll just read it back and I'll give you the answers. How many Stanley Cups do the Blackhawks have, and what years do they win it? The answer was they have 6 Stanley Cups in their franchise history. They are from 1934, they won it in 1938, 1961, 2010, 2013, 2015. Second question. What year did Bobby Hall and Stan Mikita lead the Blackhawks to a Stanley Cup victory? The answer was 1961. The third question a lot of people had problems with. Stan Mikita was the first Blackhawks to win the Hart Trophy / MVP. Who was the second in Blackhawks franchise? And the answer was Patrick Kane, 2015, 2016. All right, hold on, let me get your prize here, buddy.
Yeah! Come on, everybody cheer it up!
Show us what you got. Show us what you got.
Oh, sorry.
Gotta give it back.
Yeah.
I like to thank you all as supporters. A great time that we hung out with
Oh, very nice.
I don't think it's on.
There you go.
Next time.
There you go, yeah. Ready for the next one.
All right, Joey, let's go.
So yeah, that was our first trivia question. I have three more. I have three more awesome gifts to be passing out. We're going to get to that in a little bit here. I do want to thank again everybody for showing up at the Pines Lounge. Again, appreciate the Pines Lounge for having me. And once again, tip lovely Trisha, the bartender over there. She's doing a phenomenal job back there. Make sure you take care of her. So yeah, we're going to get back into the trivia questions in a little bit, okay? Right now we're going to actually jump in the first segment of the show. And of course we're going to be talking a little bit about the Chicago Cubs. And I'm going to give you a little bit of my key victories, or the three key victories that they need to do to win the game tonight. Talk a little bit about, Cubs postseason, some of the players, some players that need to actually play a little bit better, and some that are playing out of their minds right now. So I know, where's all my Cubs fans at in here? You know what? I'm very surprised. I only heard 4 people in the crowd cheer for the Cubs. But once again, it's the same 4 people. I appreciate you guys. All right.